Welcome back, my crafty friends, to Belle Ann Craft Studio. We are continuing in our heirloom recipe journal, and we're working on the signatures before we sew them into the cover that I made. I would love to see what you have made, and if you would share them with me over on Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and make a spot just underneath that. I'm pretty sure you could share them, but if you can't, then I'll make a group that if you would like to join that group, then you can share and let me see what you've made. Okay? Let me find out about that and I'll make a post. And if you would like to share what you've made or what you've been doing so far, inspiring ideas to all of us who have started this journey process from the very beginning. All right. So I have hopped on Canva. I made some really cute little cards, and these are little journaling cards printed on both sides. And I will share with you the weight of paper or cardstock that I used. And here in the States, we get it at Hobby Lobby. Overseas, I'm sure you can order it or go to your nearest craft shop and you can pick up something similar. And this is by Paper Studio. I am not advertising their product by any means, but this is just what I have. Okay. Now, this is I just saw it. This is a 176 GSM, okay, 65-pound weight. So with that, it's pretty hefty. I mean, it does what I want it to do. It gives me a spot to journal and give notes and things of that, and it gives a cute little photo on the front. You can also use this as a background for a picture or whatever. Put your photos on there as well. Okay, these are some ideas I'm offering you, and I'm giving you just something that had like Thanksgiving, perhaps. You had a big family Thanksgiving. We just came out of Thanksgiving, if you remember, and I had family come in from out of town, and we had a huge spread of food, and this would remind me of that. On the other side, I would write, my sister came in from out of town with my nephew, and we did this, that, and it was wonderful. So these are some things you can do in your heirloom um, recipe journal, okay? But first things first, I'm going to move that aside. And also, there's our journal. And understand, I just want to make it clear. If you want to chop yours down, by all means, you go ahead. The reason why I'm not going to do that is because this gives it some character. I want, like, when I open this, I want the full page, and it's been already measured and everything. So, I mean, if once I get those tabs on there, you're going to see how that's going to really look good. So, I'm going to set this aside just for the moment. I do have more that I have done, and some are double side and some are not. Okay. And I did a lot of different distressing on this. Now, this is a personal kit that I created, and when we're done with this kit, I will be putting this up on the website when I get it done. Okay. So I will put the papers. It's a vintage cookbook series type collection, and I'm working on a few. But I went ahead and cut some, or excuse me, printed some out, and I'll let you look at these, and they are gorgeous, y'all. It has the distressed on it, and I'm sorry about the shadow. I don't have the best of things, but you know what's my motto? Use what you got. Okay? Here's some right here. It's upside down. This one doesn't have anything on the back. It's one-sided. These are meant to go on the photo mat we're fixing to create. And of course, got this one, some distressing little pattern in the back. This one doesn't have it. This is cute, y'all. When I did this, I thought, oh, that really turned out cute. Okay, so I'm gonna set these aside over here. So with these, even when I trim them down, you can go to the edge of the paper whenever you purchase this digital download. This will be a digital download. And these are just some highlights, and these are some things you can look forward to expect in some time to come. Once I get the website going, once I get everything situated, and I will be letting y'all know, hey, these are up on the website for purchase and so on and so forth. But we're going to craft with them in our journal today. So therefore, if you are one of the ones who, if you are that one, should I say, that wins this heirloom recipe journal, you will have exclusive firsthand on these prints in that journal. Okay? And oh, we have the gingham in pink and green with the little, it looks like little pillow buttons. It's super cute, y'all. I know y'all can see that. And let's see. I don't believe, nope, nothing was on the back of that. Nothing. These are little figs, vintage figs with some pattern in the back. And this is real vintagey. I got it where it would do or created like a 1940s, 1950s type vintage image. Okay, right here. There's that. All right, now we have some cookware. Very, very nice. And the ones that only have the front, then like this one, I'm going to turn this into a journaling card. So this one right here, it doesn't have anything on the back. It will cover, I'm going to use this for an example. It will cover the main part of that card that's going to slide into the pocket. And then everything else will flip open and you can journal. That card is meant to pull out, utilize the journaling space, put your photos, what you would like in that, and then slip it back in behind the recipe that you have written there. Okay? Now on the front of it, let me pull this really quick over here. Now, if you remember, we have these little image boxes right here. These right here, you take a picture of that meal that you prepared, okay? Or your grandmother prepared, or what have you, and go ahead and put it in this little space here while you wrote it down in your notes. And then you go ahead and journal in the spaces that are given in the journaling cards, okay? So that's what that would be for, right? So this is why it's blank. I'm going to move that out the side on the side, and here's some more journaling cards. Okay, same concept as these. Okay, you have space to journal, you have space to put things, whatever you would like. Okay, that's that. Same with these. Super cute, y'all. Yeah, my printer had a moment here, but it's still, you couldn't see it. I mean, you couldn't notice it if even you got close. Another journaling card. And we're going to cut these up. And this one I made it at an 8.5. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet cardstock sheet, if you will. Now, this is too going to be covering a card. The reason why I'm using cereal boxes and things of that nature packaging is because of the sturdiness. You can use this, but you see the difference between this cardstock and this, where you're going to have more girth to it. And once you put these together, you're going to pull it out. You see that? That's going to hold. That's going to give it strength, okay? And let's go ahead and continue on. These are super cute. These are things I've made. Okay. And who knows? We get past 100. If I can get 1,000 subscribers, I might be giving out some free digitals. There are some little fruits and vegetables. Share with your friends. Share with your friends. And then we have this one. It's real vintagey type clip art type look. Okay? All right. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm setting those those prints aside. Oh, and by the way, y'all, I did go get refill. And it inks wonderful. The 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 way that it inks up, you can see, I'll go ahead and use this. See that? Wonderful. So I did go ahead and I make sure I remembered to go ahead and get that. All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my guillotine out for this one. And we're going to continue with cereal boxes. Okay. So what I'm thinking, of course, on this channel, I'm going to be thinking aloud quite a bit, y'all. What I'm thinking is utilizing the space on this signature. Once again, this is hefty enough that you don't need, let me pull this out, that you pretty much don't need this. But if you want extra, if you want a hefty journal, something you can keep all together closed, what have you, then you can make a cover such as this. Okay. And that is on the playlist for the journals if you want to go take a look as well. All right. So with this, okay, I'm going to use this as my width. I'm pretty sure you can see that. All right. I'm going to use it as my width, which is, let me see over here. Y'all can see 6, and I believe that's 1/4. I'm going to pull out my handy dandy little gadget here. That way y'all can see what that is. If you're math and literate like I am, then you know we're going to pull this out so I can see every little number. So I would say 1, 2, let's see, 7 1/2. 7 1/2. Let's do that. I wrote one down already, but we're going to do this again. So this way is 7 1/2. Okay. And this way, okay, I believe it was 9. I'm pretty sure it was 9. And I'm going to utilize, because this is not wide enough, I'm going to go ahead and utilize these that I made right here. And I'm going to look, let me get some of this out of my way. Yeah. I'm sorry, if y'all's craft rooms like mine, we can be great friends. I'm just saying. Woo, it's a mess. But okay, we're pressing through. All right, that's your width. This is what we're going to take a look at. There's the 1, and I'm showing this to you because I want you to see. So this is coming out to 9 1/8, looks like. So we can kind of maneuver it and I know this fits because I checked it. So 9 1/8. Okay. go ahead and pull that journal out just a second. And I'll show you. Let me show you on this side for this pocket for this. As you can see here, fits pretty good. You can even go 9 if you'd like to make sure, depending on your journal that you have. So I'm thinking, I'm struggling here a little bit. What I'm thinking, 9 is plenty. That's what I think. And with these, I can always trim just an 8 off. Okay? So that's what I'm going to go with, 9. Okay? So I got, and I'll probably need let's get something y'all can see, because I know I can't see that. So right here, I don't know if this is any better. I apologize. 7 1/2. Okay? And then this one, of course, my lines are going to be kind of off. This is going to be 9 inches this way. Okay? This is just something, just a little scratch, something, so we'll know, remember what we're going to make our inserts to be. All right, so I'm going to set this next to me so I can take a look at that. Grab you some packaging. You can very well use just regular boxes. Should you want to use chipboard, that's fine. But remember that you want to make sure it's not too thick and it's not too bulky, because you're adding more papers in it and you really don't want it to be tearing your pockets. Okay? So with that being said, I'm going to use my guillotine here. Okay? And let me see where we're at. That right here is 7 1/2 right there. All right. So that's 6 1/2. That's 7 right there. And then that would be, let me see if that is 6 1/2. Because if I didn't do the length properly, then it could work and stuff, but I'm trying to utilize this packaging that I got right here. And then let me go ahead and, because that right there is roughly about right there. Okay. So I did 7 1/2. So what I could do is I'm probably gonna, you can go in further should you want to. Let me find this pocket right here. I'm going to probably use this one as a guide, and I can use that, and that goes in. Let's use this one, because if I remember correctly, I've got a lot of cereal boxes, and some of the packaging boxes that I have that are similar to this, it will be a waste and it won't be enough. So I'm going to use this. So again, let me use this right quick. So what I have is, let me see if that was, because I think we did. I remember. Y'all can comment. Yes, Belinda. Yes, you did. You measured that already, girl. Watch that. Okay. I believe that's what we did, because that looks spot on right there. Okay. Even if it's just a hair tad little short, just a split hair right there. And that one goes over there. So that one, that's where my mark is at right there. Okay. So I'm going to mark this one. And what I'll do is I'm going to go right in the middle. So I think that's what we're going to do. All right. So instead of me using this, I'm going to use, I'm telling you, this is a craft alone. You're going to see me make mistakes. You're going to see me change my mind. You're going to see me, do what we crafty people do. You know, trust the process. Okay. I think I want to go this route. And once we get our template, which this roughly is about roughly 6.5 inches. Let's turn this around and see if that's 6.5 inches. I bet you it is. Right about here. Yes, ma'am. They're both 6.5 inches. So we're going instead of 7. All right. Regroup. Instead of 7, we're going to go 6. Okay? That's what we're going to use. Instead of 7.5, we're going to use 6.5. Right? And then make that adjustment. You know, a lot of people can do these off camera, but I like to do it on camera, so y'all know. There's a lot of times when I began in the very beginning that I thought, well, how do you do this and how do you do that? And I mean, you're asking yourself, how can I do this? How can I do that? You know, you got to see to learn. You got to see to understand. Okay? Now, let me go ahead and I'm going to size it up with this one. And I believe that's what we used. Okay? I'm going to just trim this little piece down here. Just a hair. I mean, just a slight hair. Just ever so slightly. Okay. I like that smooth look on the edge. Same with this one. It'll still work, my friends. It'll still work. I don't want too much, too terribly much off. That one didn't take it, did it? All right. That's the slither I took off. All right. So, with that being said, we can see how much, I mean, it's not even, a breath's length. Let me put that over here. Okay. I can see that. Okay. I just want to get that crease where the box was attached to the another piece. Get that sliced off. All right. So now we're going to need, let's count. Okay. We're going to need, give me a moment. I'm going to close my curtain. And there we go. It's a little late here, but that's okay. I'm getting it done for y'all to have it for tomorrow. All right. So we're going to need, okay. Don't worry about this because when you put that paper, it will stiffen up. We're going to need, again, I said that how many times? 1, 2. Count your pages that has the recipe. That's what you're counting. 1, 2. Okay. 3, 4. Again, you count how many you made. You may not have very well done as many as I did, but that's what you're counting. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I counted 20 before. 5, 6. Okay. See how stiff that is? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. Here, get it right quick. I'll trim that a little bit. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and I said 20. 19, 20. Perfect. So again, this right here could be your whole, I mean, the way that I have done how thick this is and how it's going to really be really nice and chunky and thick, you can very well use that as your just the journal without sewing in or a signature. Very well. All right. 20 is what we need. Okay. I am going to utilize this one. Okay. Because this one right here wasn't 9, right? So there we go. We're going to pull out our handy dandy little ruler here that has all of the nice measurements. We're looking at shy of 9. So we're going to look at, I'm not letting y'all see that, 8 3/4 is what this is. So 8 3/4. So we're going to cancel 8 3/4. That's our size. Okay? All right. These are our journaling cards that has places where we journal, where we can put, family photos, enjoying that food. I mean, this right here, y'all, think of that. This could be a perfect example right here. Take a look at this. This right here can be a perfect example of you sitting with your family enjoying that food. Okay, is the concept of me creating this. Okay, now, again, here's a second thought for you. You can have a journaling card in there, and then it could be, and I'm going to show you what I mean. You can have 2 cards in there that are connected together. You're pulling out, just whatever, I'm just giving you ideas. Whatever you think is going to work for you, you're welcome to. I hope that you get inspiring ideas from my crafting videos and be able to. I'm not going to cut that off. I'm going to go ahead and size this up. Yes, I am. From what I do. Okay. All right. All right. And then we are going to measure, measure, measure. Okay. All right. Get my pencil. I'm only going to do that part right here because I'll slice it off in the middle. And 6.5. Perfect. All right. Of course, that's kind of winker jawed right there, only because I had slashed this off of here. That still works. We'll make you happy, y'all. Okay. Okay. We are not perfect. We are going to make a mistake. We are going to run into a snag here and there, but don't let that despair you. Keep your eyes. If you do not know Jesus as your Lord and Savior, that's a great start. But if you know Him as your Lord and Savior, keep your eyes on Him, if I may encourage you to do so. All right. There we got. How many we got so far? For safety, I'm going to put that down. We got 1, 2, 3. I will use this. 4. Okay. That over here out of the way. 4 and 5. So I'm going to go ahead and get that kind of, well, let me do this side. I think that's what's causing it to give me trouble. Try not to go too much. Of course, the box is, it's a used box. If it doesn't work, I'll cut another one. I've got plenty. I do. Just a slither. And I'm going to try my best to go ahead and size that up right there. Okay, lovely. Again, just a tad bit. All right, we're pulling this away. We're going to put that aside. I'm going to grab some more boxes. Where did I put those boxes at? All right, close that. And go ahead and push that under there. And choppy, choppy. If my camera moves, I apologize. Like I mentioned in previous videos that I have a tripod I got and I thought it was pretty sturdy. But apparently no. It moves like a rubber band floating in the sky. I'm just saying. Okay. So again, what's our motto? Use what you got. Again, it's going to move, it's going to wiggle, and I can't do nothing about that. I'm not a rich woman. I can't go and buy stuff. But I pray to very soon to be able to do that. Lord bless me to see it. All right. I'm going to go ahead. I could open up where the glue part is. You see right here. But I'm going to leave that intact. Okay. And these pieces right here, you can keep a hold of them because I guarantee you, you can use these to do your spines for other journals. Kind of give them a little bit more strength. Okay. Hope y'all are doing okay and Lord blessing you enrichingly. And let me see here. Trying to think aloud here. And let me go ahead and slice that a little bit. I see where that fold is right there. If y'all can, I'm sorry. But you get the gist of what I'm doing here. Okay, and it's good for us to do this. So you can know the process. What it takes to make these journaling cards. Okay, and I may go into that a little bit, but that's okay. Now, we're going to do, see, I cut that fairly well. 6.5 right here on the guillotine. Okay. And then I'm going to clean up that edge for that. Take off that slither. Just a little bit, not too much, not too much. I mean, just the very slightest. I mean, even that, might be a bit much, but okay. We're going with it. Okay? We're going for it. All right. There's that one. Let's do this one. Look at our time. When you get to crafting, you lose all sight of what you're doing. Y'all bear with me. I done made me a cup of coffee. I'm gonna have a drink. Hold on. I'm sorry if I slipped in your ear. That's what you do when you get a crafting video going. You get you a nice drink and a drink of your choice and sit and craft, y'all. I'm telling you. Well, that didn't go very far, did it? Okay. Now, we're going to take this. And I think we got that where it needs to be. Okay. Looking good, looking good. Okay. I think this can stand. Go just a tad here more. Just a tad here. Y'all, that's country talk for just a little bit more. A tad here. All right. There's those. And then let's go ahead and 6.5 on the guillotine here. All right, roughly, right? And you can see here where that fold was, where the edge was. That's what I'm taking off. Okay. Go ahead and take that little bit off. I'm going to put this over here so I don't cut myself here. And if you don't mind that little fold, you can leave it on. That is your project. You do what you think is best for you. I just like to be able to take that off so it doesn't look bulky when I put the papers on. All right. Especially this one. You sounded mean to just slap it up there. But you see where this is folded right here? That's what I'm trying to take off. Okay? And we're going to put that right there. Watch that sharp blade. I've had this, oh my goodness, this I think maybe more than 20 years, this guillotine. And I promise you, it's as sharp as it was when I first bought it. And I sure don't want to get cut. Alrighty. Let's get right there. All right then. Let's check our count here. And we may have to come back and complete this on another video. But we're moving right along. Process. And progress as well. We got 1, 2. Let me do it this way so y'all can see where I'm at. 1, 2, and my fingers are dry. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got 9, and we're pressing forward. Okay. I got more packaging down here. I like to keep the packaging pretty uniform, not so much cardboard-ishy type. So I've got, like I mentioned, my daughter and her husband have a business in town where I get these cereal boxes. And that's how I get the plethora. That's what they sell in their business. And I ask for the empty cereal boxes. I do not eat cereal. But I welcome the boxes if they don't mind if I have them. My daughter's pretty sweet about letting me have them. So, okay. Let me move these out of my way. Okay. Sometimes my nephew brings them to me. I mean, I get them everywhere. I mean, just a lot of places. So that's how I have so many. So there's 2, 4, and on the back 6, 8. So we've got, how many boxes will I need? Well, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You're getting 3. So you're actually going to need 1 more of these. I have 20. If you have 20 like I do, that's what you'll need. But count how many you need. Plus, I can find a package box such as this one, and that will help, and that will give me what I need as far as that extra. So 3 more after this one. Okay. When you craft, friends, it's not something you can rush through. I mean, I like to sit. This is something I like to do. Sit and just enjoy myself, have a nice cup of coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. Have a nice cup of coffee, maybe a hot tea. It's been cold, as we know. We're moving up on winter. I'm going to go ahead and open that because it's tearing up that where I need it. And, just sit and just craft. Just pull out your favorite crafts. I mean, we're going to be on this channel. We're going to be doing crochet, English paper piecing, and I want you to come into my craft room and enjoy yourself. as if we're sitting around the table and just chit-chatting like, old friends that we haven't talked in a while. And what's the news? I mean, what good scripture have you read? And anything happening around your neck of the woods? And this is what I like to do. My favorite is to discuss, things of the Lord. I mean, I love talking about Jesus. Every chance I get, I want to talk about Jesus. Okay, so this one's kind of ripped right here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to utilize this part. Well, no, that one's tore up too. All right, let's find another one. All right. Any of my family look and say, please don't tear the boxes. They are no good to me. I'm just saying. Let me see. I'm looking. If y'all can't see what I mean, if you only can see what I got. I have a lot. And I've organized them so they're easy to pull out. So, yeah. Okay. I'm trying not to wiggle the table too much on y'all. Alrighty then. If my daughter's watching, thank you for the boxes. Now you can see what Mama's doing with the boxes. But if she's not, she still knows. My children, I love my children. Each and every one of them. All right, they look out for their mama. All right, so we need 2 more plus 1. So if I cut into that little spine, that's okay. I don't want to cut this. It'll put me short. If it's a little short, don't fret none, and we'll make it work. Okay? So we're going to cut them boxes. I could just go ahead and cut them boxes and get done, but that defeats the purpose of us I can't talk today. Crafting together. Enjoying each other's company, and coming and seeing what else is new. I mean, you could see me do some crafting and then turn around and think, "Hey, you had an inspiring idea. Let me share it with you." Well, okay, let me hear it. Let me see what you got. Stuff like that, you know. So we're going to go ahead and finish cutting this. I mean, I'm not in a hurry. I hope y'all are not in a hurry. If you was in a hurry, you wouldn't have taken time to come and visit me in my craft room, right? And I want to personally thank all the new subscribers. Each and every one of you are very important to me. And coming into my craft room and taking time out of your busy schedule to sit and watch an hour's worth of crafting video, I give you a thumbs up. I appreciate and I thank the Lord for you. Okay. Right there. Make sure. Slicey. I'm going to make sure I put this out of my way. And we may very well, friends, have got what we need. I'm sure of it. Because I did cut that box into 2 and I have extra. And that's okay. We'll use them for the next go round. And let me see here. Not too much, not too little. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, I'm going to put that there. Put this one in the done pile. And let me go ahead and kind of slim that down just a hair. And who knows, maybe soon we can do a live stream. That would be great. Let me know if y'all would like to do a live stream crafting. That way I can talk with y'all on live in real time. If you would like a live stream, you let me know. Okay, 6.5 approximately. Okay, and sorry about banging the table, making the camera move a little bit. And okay, even if I give myself a little bit more, I can always trim it. You can't put it back. I can't take this little sliver and glue it back on there. It wouldn't look right. So let me go ahead and slice that down. That's perfect. All right. For clarification, we're counting. I said, because see right here, I did a little bit more. That's okay. 20, right? All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and a 12, right? 12, and a 13. No, something not right. I undercounted. Let's see. 1, 2. I have to wet my finger because my fingers are dry. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's a thicker box, isn't it? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It felt like there was a thicker one in there, but I thought you can see how hefty these. You see, putting these together, how much more thicker it'll be on this journal signature. You see that? For example, say you put that in there. You see how much more thicker? I don't know if y'all can see that. See that? That's going to be pretty hefty. Yeah. All right. Moving right along. I'm going to put this in I've got a little basket over here. And, all right. And I had a senior moment. And I forgot what I had. What I had. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9. This one is the one that felt thicker. And 10, 11, 12, 13. Don't forget, y'all say, Belinda, 13. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So after I do these, I need 3 more. Remind me. Y'all holler at me. Belinda, you need 3 more after these. Okay? Okay. And for some of you who do not know, Belen is my name. Belen Craft Studio, obviously. A sweet friend of mine some years back gave me the nickname Belle. And to this day, she still calls me Belle. And no one has ever called me Belle but her. So she has the signature rights to Belle. Okay. And A-N-N-E is Ann. That's my middle name. So Belle Ann, y'all. Belle Ann. Okay. That's fine. Okay, I need 3 more after this. Let me go ahead and pull out. Let me find another packaging. And let's see if I can't get this. Okay, sweet. Found one right here. I told you I got them all broke down and where I can just pull them as I craft. That works fine. And let's use, let's go ahead and cut down this one. Why not? Why not? All right. I'm going to stick this aside. I can use it for another project. Whoopsie. Okay, get that in my little stash thing right there. Making sure before I go any further. Yep, that works fine. Look at that. Perfect. All right. I'm going to continue to cut this down. See if I can't get it on the... Whoop, I got my scissors there. That's why. Let me turn it this way. Okay, I just want to get that portion that has the fold out of my way, and then I can take this side. So you've got family members who might have, they buy these packaging, and lots of this stuff I don't buy. My family gives these to me. And so, okay. My theory is that if I can get those little flaps out of the way, I'm good. I'm doing good. There's a piece of tape on this. Can I pull it off without tearing my... Let me make sure I pull that down. We can cut my arm. As we did with this one right here. All right. I've got so much packaging, and then I've got family that says, hey, you need some packaging? I'm not concerned about that. I just don't want to tear it up a whole bunch. And I could just leave that on, but what I'm doing is making it smooth. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Look at what our time is looking like, friends. Boy, howdy, it's going, isn't it? Okay. I am going to... How about we use this side? Right there. And then I'll go ahead and just cheat a little bit. All right. All right, so we're going to do that. Go ahead and cut this. As you very well can see, I am going a little bit more than the 6.5 because once I kind of square that up, it'll work fine. Okay. What am I doing with this side? And roughly. Okay. I think we're good. Let me go ahead and check this out. See how much we got. Just a little right there, y'all. But other than that, I think we're okay. Okay. Trying to keep it uniformed. But a little bit more will not hurt. But I'm going to go ahead and continue with that. Keep them all the same. And right about there, I would say. Just a slither. Go ahead and move this out of the way. I've got such a pile going on here. Okay. That looks good to me. What say you? All right. So, put my scissors up here out of my way. I'm going to go ahead and clean these edges up. As you've seen here, that has that fold where that flap was. I'm going to clean that up. And, okay. Right there. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. All right. Just a few more. Hang in with me. I want to get this done. So Bell Inn Craft Studio. Bell Inn is my name, and Craft Studio Crafting is my game. Crafting by day or minister by day and crafting at night. Yeah. I mean, you might think, oh, I didn't know a woman can minister. You haven't read the book of Luke. There are many women. God used Deborah, to encourage Barak to fight against the Philistines because he was chicken and didn't want to fight. I'm just saying, read your Bible. Yep. God will use whomever he will use. And in the last days, the Bible says, I will pour my spirit out on all flesh. Yep. Sons and daughters will pray. Sons and daughters will prophesy, and I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. Old men will dream dreams. Yep. For real, though. All right. Woo. Let me get out the way. All right. Countdown. So on our next crafting video, we'll be able to go ahead and cover these. Let's see what our time looks about now. Yes, we're going to have to conclude this on our next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay, 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 11, and 12, and 13, and 14, and 15, and 16, 17, 18. How did I miss that, y'all? Y'all weren't hollering at me. All right, 1, 2, 3. They're sticking, I think. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I need 2 more. 19, 20. All right, I'll go ahead and I will cut them off camera for our next crafting video. And then when we come back on our next visit on Bell Ann Craft Studio, I'm going to take the papers I did among the other papers that I have, and we're going to cover them. So really quick, I'm going to go ahead and pull one off of here. Let's see what I want to use. How about we use this one? Okay, example's sake, right? I'm going to trim this down. Give me a minute. I'll use my guillotine here. Let's go ahead and give this a trim. Okay. You can go more or less or however you decide to go about it. Okay. And I'll turn it this way. Should be right about 8, I would say, and that's kind of off kilter there. I did not go to the edge with these papers, but you could do that if in fact you get these. Okay, it's not how I did the digital, it's how you will size it on your type of printing. All right. Okay. All right. Now, I have this. Okay, I'm going to trim this just a hair. All right. Get this off of here. Just a little bit. Okay. I want to take this paper, okay, and I'm going to cover it with, I'm going to cover this with what I have here, and I can utilize it this way. You could very well turn it this way, should you want to go that route. So if you did it this way, okay, so let's say your photo mat is going to go into the pocket this way. Okay? You want to pull your photo out, mat out and go this way and look at your pages this way. You can do it that way. I am going to do it this way because when I open this one, I'm going to open it this way. Maybe on the other signatures, I'll do it different, but this is how the orientation that I'm going to go. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some glue quickly before we go. Okay. And I'm going to glue this down ever so slightly. And because it's been cool, my art glitter glue wants to give me issues here. But this is just for demonstration purposes only. Okay. Then I got my glue rag right here. Go ahead and I don't want this to, and I know y'all just saw me touch that with the glue, didn't you? I'm telling you, trust the process. All right. So I'm going to cover this up, and whatever orientation you're going to do, you're going to lay it down. Okay. I'm going to hold it just like this, and it's wet glue. Oopsie. I'm going to go ahead and go at it like this. I'm trying to hurry, and I'm not making a good impression here. All right, so I'm going to go to the edge as so, okay? And make sure I don't have any cardboard, but I'm going to push that as close up as possible. Okay, see that? Beautiful. See how that is? I want no cardboard sticking up here, right there. And so, same with the process here. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to push it as close to the edge as I can. And then I bought a new bone folder. I got my scrapey tool if I want to use that, but I'm going to use my bone folder for this purpose. And give me a moment here. Dropped it on the floor, friends. All right. Then I'm going to smush it out. Okay. So you can be working on yours, and when we come back, you're going to see the remaining process of this. Then I am going to use my guillotine, and I'm going to get up really close to this and slicey slicey. Now I could very well go back with my scissors if I need to. Right here. Okay, beautiful. And we've made the first one. Okay, like I said, with the rest of them here, I'm going to do the rest of them off camera. There should be 20 when we're done in the signature that I'm working on. We will be covering the other side as well, and we're going to move forward. And I do have some tabs, pre-made tabs. I've shown you all this before. There's some bows in there. You might want to do a page just all Christmas, all Thanksgiving, or what holidays and special occasions, just whatever you want, you can do that. Amen. All right. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate you coming in, taking time out of your busy schedule to come and craft with me, just hanging out, and we're here to encourage each other and go ahead and make something that you will love and treasure and potentially give to a friend that may like something like this as a keepsake or a memento. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget about the giveaway. When I do the giveaway, this will be a completed signature, and it will go into this journal cover, and I will put that in. Looks like we're really down to 2. I'm pretty sure. But again, you can just use this on its own. It is hefty. It's sturdy enough to use it on its own. It is a junk journal inspired heirloom recipe journal that you can use, and it will never grow old. You can journal in it. You can make notes in it. It is wonderful. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you on the next crafting video. Bye for now.